back. So today I decided that I would start a vlog that I have been waiting to start for a while, and the reason I've put it off for so long is because I was waiting for the book that I ordered to finally come in the mail, and it did. So I think it is time that I share this vlog idea with you. So I am a really huge movie buff. I love watching movies ever since I was little. I wanted to be in movies and to make movies. And so now that I'm approaching college, I've decided that I'm probably going to go into digital media production, which is basically learning about how, you make movies and how you create content, whether it's on YouTube like this or whether it's big movies. And so I've decided that a good way to sort of introduce myself to this whole realm of like creating media would be to probably read some of the scripts of my favorite movies. And sort of see the difference between watching it on screen and actually like reading it in script form. So I recently ordered 2 screenplays of 2 of my favorite movies, and then I also have an ebook. Version of the 3rd movie that I really love. And so I'm going to introduce those to you guys today, and I'll take you along this week as I read them, and hopefully I learn something from this. I mean, I hope. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get right into it. The first script I'm going to be reading is A Marriage Story by Noah Baumbach. This is one of my favorite movies. I think Noah Baumbach is a genius, and I'm so excited to read the script and see how it translated onto screen, because I'm going to watch the movie after I read the script. So yeah, I mean, I love this story. Obviously, I'm not married. There's a lot of things that I can't relate to in this story, but yet I found myself really intrigued by, and so I'm interested to read from the script and seeing how it was created. And so I'm very excited, and hopefully this one is a quick read. I don't think it should be too hard to get through, and yeah, I'm really excited about it. The next script that I'm going to be reading this week is Ladybird by Greta Gerwig, and Ladybird is my favorite movie of all time. I think that there's so much in this that I could relate to, especially the Catholic school setting. I went to a Catholic grade school for 9 years of my life, so I found a lot of this very reminiscent of my experience. And funny enough, Greta Gerwig is actually married to Noah Baumbach, so I have just like 2 movies written by a couple, and I think that's really funny. Anyway, so I ordered this in the mail. I'm so excited to read it. It's the font and the script sort of format is much different from this. I got this off of eBay, and so I don't think that like I should have this, if that makes sense, because it says like for your consideration an original screenplay. So I think that someone must have just sold this on eBay because they didn't want it anymore. I mean, I'll take it. But this is definitely, this was definitely created to, give to people to consume. So yes, I'm very excited about this one. This is one of my favorite movies, so I'm interested to see how the work in the script translated to on screen, and if there's any differences or similarities. Well, obviously there's going to be similarities. It's just, it's the script. But yeah, so those are the 2 that I have in physical format. And the 3rd screenplay that I'm going to be reading this week is LaLa Land. I found a free PDF version of this online, so I'm going to be reading it on my iPad. And I'm very excited to read LaLa Land because this was the first movie that I really watched and knew that I wanted to make movies. I think I saw LaLa Land when I was like in 7th or 8th grade, and I thought it was like the most brilliant movie I'd ever seen. I just loved everything about it. I think part of that is also I'm a drama kid, I was raised doing musicals and performing, so like the whole singing and dancing combined with this really emotional story, and just everything about that movie is so incredible, from like the way the color palette is to the fact that it was shot on film, and like all these things. So I'm very excited to dive into that one as well. I think I'm going to start with Ladybird, but we'll see. I will keep you updated as I go. So I managed to set off the fire alarm while cooking
freaking vegetables on the skillet. Literally, I'm the worst cook.
Alright, I am on my way to go see the new Marvel movie, The Eternals, with my friend Grace. I also desperately need gas, but am I going to stop for gas? No. Am I going to wait till my gas light comes on in my car? You betcha. Right now, gas is insanely expensive. And I don't ever fill my gas tank all the way up. That being said, I did manage to read a little bit of the LaLa Land script, and so far pretty good. It's funny because I noticed like little discrepancies from the movie that I'm already picking up on, that I'm like, oh, that's different in the movie, or this little detail has changed, and I just think that's really cool. So I'm interested to keep reading and seeing if that's the same case in A Marriage Story and Ladybird, so I will keep you updated. Okay, hi. I'm in the car right now. I just got out of school. I'm currently waiting to go into a doctor's appointment, but I thought I'd quickly update on some things that have been happening with my reading. I was able to finish La La Land recently, and I may or may not have sobbed so hard. I may have cried my eyes out. I may have not cried my eyes out. That's up for you to decide based on this picture evidence right here. Anyway, La La Land was amazing. And it's funny because I've seen the movie like 3 times. It's one of my favorite movies. And yet I still like bawled my eyes out. And I don't know what it was. Maybe I was just feeling emotional that day. I don't know. But it like really just hit different. So since then, I have started reading the script for A Marriage Story, because that was the next one that I was really excited to pick up. So I'm about a quarter of the way through it right now. Loving it, really enjoying it. It's nice because I think I'll wrap up my thoughts on all of them at the end, but so far I'm just really enjoying this. I don't know what it is about reading the scripts and then like watching the movie, but I don't know, it seems so like cool to read about it and then watch it like play out, and all the differences and the changes and stuff, because it's not like a carbon copy of the script, which is really cool. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far, and I will keep you posted when I finish A Marriage Story. I found you in your wine. Good morning, everyone. It is Thanksgiving, and I have just finished reading A Marriage Story by Noah Baumbach, and I have to say that I think this might have been more similar to the movie than the La La Land script was to the movie La La Land. I don't know if that was just how it worked out, I don't know, but I think it's really interesting that like some movies have more changes from the script to screen than other movies, and I'm sure that's normal, but it was just interesting to compare the two. But yes, so Marriage Story was amazing, love the script. I kind of knew I was gonna love it. I love this movie. I think Noah Baumbach is a genius. And so I too just loved the little descriptions of like characters and their movements throughout this. I just think it was really interesting to see how, even compared to the movie, a lot of the characterizations that were originally written in the script and made them sort of come to life on screen. And so obviously that's, you know, not anything like shocking, but I just think it's really cool when that happens, and when you're able to like keep elements of the script that aren't dialogue and you're able to input them onto screen, and I just think that's really cool. Also, I got my nails done. I'm going to the BTS concert on Sunday in LA, so I'm very excited for that, and so I got purple nails. They make fun noises. Anyway, so I have started reading the script for Ladybird. Hopefully I will be able to finish that today or tomorrow, depending on how much time I have. But I'm so excited. Ladybird is my favorite movie of all time, so my expectations are like, you know, and I have no doubt that I'm gonna love it because I love that movie so much. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun time, and I will update you as I go. Hi. So I have finished reading all 3 of my scripts, and I really enjoyed all of them. I think that they all were very true to the on-screen versions of themselves, which obviously when you write a script, you know, you're hoping that everything that's in that script is going to be able to transfer onto the screen. And I think that all three of these scripts were able to achieve that very nicely. I think my favorite script that I read was La La Land, just because I felt like there was a lot of nuances and things like that that were transferred into the film with, you know, great attention and detail, and just that story, I think, is really what got me. You know, that was my little crying episode, was when I read that script. So definitely that one I think was the most impactful to me. And overall, I really have no, you know, negative things to say. I mean, it's interesting. It's nice to read the scripts of my favorite movies just because, you know, I'm someone who would love to write scripts one day. And so I think it was really helpful to read these scripts and sort of compare them to their movies. And so I'm really glad that I did this challenge. I wouldn't really call it a challenge. It wasn't like hard or anything, but I definitely enjoyed this, making this video, just because I think I learned a lot from it. And I was able to take away some strategies and things like that that I may adapt in my future scripts. And so I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. Thanks for sticking through this video with me. It's been a little bit of a mess, but I hope you enjoyed this newer format of videos. I thought I'd try something new and more like vlog type. So let me know in the comments below if that's something that you enjoyed. Look out next week for the video that I'm posting, because it is my trip to Los Angeles, where I saw a BTS concert, where I went to Venice Beach, and I had a good time over Thanksgiving break. And so I'm very excited for that one to come out. I vlogged the whole time, so you guys get to sort of follow me on vacation, and it was so much fun. So I'm very excited for you guys to see that as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still watching at this point in the video, love you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below your favorite movie, and maybe I'll read that script in a part 2. Who knows? Anyway, don't forget to follow me on social media, and I will see you soon.